So Nike has confirmed that Paige Bueckers is going to be getting a GT Hustle colorway. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And if you are surprised, subscribe. We're trying to hit 25.5k by the end of the day. We're right now at 25.463k. But Paige Bueckers is her and Juju Watkins are what I would say as like the two elite supremely marketable players in college ball right now. They're both supremely marketable. I would say who is the most marketable right now? Probably Paige. It's probably Paige, but Juju very, very soon. Like I think Juju Watkins, when it's all said and done, is going to come into the W with similar hype to Caitlin Clark. Like I've always said it, that I think she's going to come in with very, very similar hype to Caitlin. But Paige Bueckers getting her own shoe collaboration while still being in college is nuts. I'm surprised we're not seeing Cooper Flag with any sort of a deal, but it just shows how crazy NIL's getting. So the GT Hustle 3 is... I actually kind of like the GT Hustle 3, I'm not going to lie. I didn't like the second one. I didn't like the one Wemby wore them. I do like the GT Hustle 3s. Like, they're not... I prefer playing in low tops, mainly because since my Achilles... So I probably wouldn't buy them because since my Achilles, the kind of mid-high tops I can't wear them. I can wear, like, super high tops, like the old, like, New Balance Omnis. But I can't... Or, like, the Kobe post-Achilles ones. But I don't think I could physically wear these. But these are nice shoes. Like, they are nice shoes. These aren't the colorway. But I like the GT Hustle. Like, Wemby is obviously... he's advertising them. So maybe Wemby's going to wear them next year. But, like, some of these GT Hustle 3 colorways... Like, as far as... For women's basketball, something like this... Heck, I wouldn't... To be fair, I'll just wear any crazy color. Like, nothing's going to be as bad as the Olympic version. Nothing will be as bad as the Olympic version of that shoe. But, yeah, it's interesting. It is really interesting. Because we obviously haven't seen the Caitlin Clark shoe. And I think they're going to start doing this a lot more. I think this is going to be a test because... If you don't know, even before the A'ja Wilson, signature shoe, and this is why I'm so surprised that they ended up giving A'ja Wilson a signature shoe, because they did release the A'ja Wilson Cosmic Utilities, and they're all on sale. Like, you can buy Cosmic Utility 3s for half price in random Elveries in Ireland. You can literally get them for random shop in Ireland. You can get them for nearly half price. Not the same ones. So I was surprised when they gave A'ja the signature shoe with how badly the Cosmic Utility 3 sold. Even though I thought they were cool, especially the one that kind of looks like... It wasn't the A'ja one, but they have one colorway that looks like the Witherspoons that I did really like. So I think this is going to be a test run. I think you're never going to see a college athlete get their signature shoe, but I think you're going to see test runs. And I think I think Nike are going to start test running that, especially until they can develop signature shoes. They tried it on... They tried it with A'ja, and then they're obviously giving her a signature shoe. They're trying it with Paige, giving her a custom colorway of her shoe. And I think the Caitlin Clark editions at Kobe 5s are coming out. Like, we're seeing so many Kobe's. Like, there's a new Kobe next week, I think, coming out, the 4s. But if you have been somebody, I haven't gotten... The price of Kobe's are going down. I think they're releasing more and more of them. The all-white Halo pack. There's a lot of them. And, like, these are coming out in a few days. The kind of Olympic ones, which are cool. Like, they're coming out, the kind of gold medal shoes. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I can't remember the last time they released a Kobe 5. So it would be very, very cool to see the Caitlin Clark Kobe 5s. But the Paige ones is cool. Let's see what the responses are. Wow, before Asia. It's a lot easier to give a colorway for a shoe than release signature shoe. Why they got to put her in GT Hustles? What shoes did Paige wear last year? I like the GT Hustle. I like the GT Hustle. I don't care what anyone says. I like the GT Hustle. I cannot find what shoes she wore last year. Like, I'm looking through. Is there a picture of her shoes? Are they Sabrina's? They are Sabrina ones. They got... I mean, I wouldn't... Giving her a custom colorway to Sabrina 2s. Maybe they're saying, oh, it's too similar to the Kobe 5s you're giving Caitlin. But, okay, that is the time to scroll up. But yeah, it is. It's big for college athletes in general. Like, if you are a college athlete and you're not going to be one and done, like, this could be big. But again, I don't think men's college basketball is ever going to have the hype of women's college basketball because the players don't have to stay. Like, I think that if you saw a couple of guys, like, for example, if a Zion stayed 2 or 3 years, like, I'm trying to think who would be a senior in college this year. Because I know Paige Bueckers came in the same year as Jalen Suggs. So whoever's the 2022 draft. So coming into this season should be Chet. So like, it should be Chet, Paolo. Like, if all of those guys are still in college and people did 4 years, I guarantee you Nike would be doing something like that for them as well. But obviously Paige is now going into her 5th year. The hype for Paige Bueckers hasn't been the same since she was a freshman. Mainly because she just was unlucky that she was in the same class as Caitlin Clark, who just ended up being better than her. And then obviously there was an entire different fan base for an Angel Reese. And she unfortunately kind of just got caught up in all that. One more year in UConn where, I mean, if they win, great. If they don't, she's still the #1 overall pick. And she's still making millions. Heck, the WNBA Paige Bueckers tour is one of the craziest things. She literally was like going on tour of all these WNBA teams, talking to the commissioner, doing everything. Like, imagine if Caitlin Clark did that after her junior year when it was a guarantee she was going to be the #1 overall pick. Caitlin Clark didn't even do that. Paige Bueckers going around. Like, she better be good. If Paige Bueckers doesn't come in as an all-star, I think she will. She's that level of player. Like, when it's all said and done, she's not that much worse than Caitlin Clark. But if Paige does not come in as at least a borderline all-star, Jesus, she's gonna have people on her neck like they are with Caitlin Clark. Maybe even worse because she's coming in with equally as much hype in certain areas. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.